Good evening, everyone. I'm Ashley Vann, President of the Katy ISD Board of Trustees.
And I'm Ken Gregorski, Superintendent of Schools.
We are thrilled to be with you tonight as we celebrate the 2021 Katy ISD of the Year Awards. My fellow trustees and I are disappointed that we cannot spend the evening with you in person, as it's always been such a joy for us to meet and mingle with the staff at the annual of the year event. But as you know, this past year has posed so many challenges. Yet through it all, our talented and dedicated employees have consistently demonstrated why Katy ISD is one of the best school districts in this country.
That's right, Mrs. Vann. You see, our employees' work goes far beyond just educating students. Our teachers and staff provide support in the classroom, after school hours, in the music halls, and on athletic fields. They are connected by the mission, vision, and values of our community and school district. A mission that compels every one of us to inspire each Katy ISD child to create their future. So I want to say to our staff, for every commute you make to your school building, each time you walk into a classroom or support facility, and for every day you live your passion, please know that your commitment, drive, and love for our students is greatly appreciated. Tonight we celebrate our outstanding staff. You guys are the best of the best, and the reason the educational experiences and opportunities at Katy ISD are extraordinary.
All of the honorees for the categories you will hear about tonight are role models, mentors, and in many cases, extended families for our students. Each individual that we celebrated this evening was selected as an Of the Year honoree because their peers, supervisors, district administrators, and the Katy school community recognizes the devotion and energy they put into ensuring every student has access to unparalleled learning.
Each honoree this evening brings unique experiences, styles, and insights to their work with students and families. With every lesson planned, campus visited, and student comforted, they build upon the Katy ISD legacy.
Tonight, we will get a look inside a day in the life of our Of the Year honorees.
And let me tell you, Katy's got talent. And now on with the show.
Welcome to Katy's Got Talent. I'm your host, Megan Cebulski. Thank you, Ashley Vann and Dr. Gregorski, for getting us started. We'd like to first take a moment to thank all of our judges for their time. From the campus committees to the departments, divisions, staff, and community members who read through each nominee submission, making decisions that led us to tonight's star lineup. Thank you. Each year, we hear from them about how difficult it is to make these selections because our employees all really deserve a golden buzzer, especially after what we've all experienced during the 2020-2021 school year. But tonight is the night we get to celebrate our finalists and our district-wide winners. This is the finale you've all been waiting for, a time for us to honor and celebrate you, our Of the Year employees. There is no live voting, but you can live chat and cheer on our honorees during the event. So without further ado, let's get on with season 2021. Our maintenance and operation employees are part of the foundation of this district. Even if you don't see them, their presence is definitely still felt. They ensure that every classroom, kitchen, bus, field, and property are kept in pristine condition. These employees have strong customer service and organizational skills. Not to mention, they're on call 24/7 to make sure our district is running smoothly so students, teachers, and staff can focus on their educational objective. The employees of this group cover a broad range of operational areas. Maintenance and operations employees must have a strong work ethic and a take-charge attitude. Nutrition and food services staff have a willingness to serve and help others, follow direction, and be great with students. For transportation, we need someone who is interested in maps, scheduling, and technology. They all need to be able to solve problems they face with a variety of stakeholders and have a great amount of flexibility. Let's take a look at your district-wide maintenance and operations employees of the year.
So I'm an assistant router. And first thing I do come in the morning is I do have to check with dispatch to see if I'm on a bus or not. Sometimes I can drive buses in the morning or in the afternoon, but I also help out with East Transportation. I help out with any route changes that need to happen. But my main thing that I've been doing a lot this year is helping with the displaced students. Mainly just going through emails. As far as routing, we do a lot of rider counts. We have the state report that we have to, do, so we have a lot of paperwork and mileage and that kind of stuff that we have to do. Just, that there's so many different legs, with it. I love being an assistant router. I love working with all of that stuff, but I will have to say the homeless have touched my heart this year. Didn't expect it at all. I'm very touched and honored.
Marta, Monica, you are good in here? I come in here at 6:30. I'm the assistant manager in Cinco Ranch. I help in here, help with the ladies. If they have something, good problem, I'm trying to help each department. In the office, making orders with the manager, check the production records, enter the receipts. When it's a typical day, and working in here, back and in front. Thank you. My favorite with the ladies, we stay with the ladies in contact, and with the kids. Because some kids, you always know some of the kids, you're talking some. I'm trying to help her and be nice. Oranges and apples in here. I'm nice and be working in here with these ladies, always help me. I feel proud because I don't expect like that and say, oh, that's really good, it's really good, and I feel good.
I'm a little bit of everything. I talk to the people that come out that want to rent the facility. I make sure that if we're having anything educational that it's set up and everything is good there with the schedules, the maintenance is taken care of, and helping out whatever we need to out here at the facility. When I get in the mornings, I check all my emails and make sure we have anything that's maintenance-wise, taking care of it. I'm glad it went well. Then if we have events, I go out, I make sure that everything is set up with how we want it to be set up so that the teachers or the event or whatever we're doing at that time is good. This is a dream job, honestly. I grew up on a farm area with my grandparents who were down the road with us, and I love being out here. You need to throw that away? Okay. And I love being with the FFA kids. The FFA kids are amazing. They're just special human beings. It's a blessing to be out here, and I'm very lucky to be able to help everybody with doing all of this.
Substitutes play a vital role in any school district. Our teachers and staff are superheroes in the classroom and office, but we still get sick, have emergencies, and sometimes just need some help. The idea of being away from our students and work responsibilities is stressful, and that is where our substitutes come in. They provide instruction, continuity, and peace of mind. Substitutes must be organized, detail-oriented, and are able to adjust to any situation that occurs, both in and out of the classroom. Many times, these members of our staff are called to duty hours or minutes before they are needed. They strive for positive interactions regardless of whether they're there for a day or an extended period of time. They are invested in helping everyone in the district succeed. Tonight, you'll get to know your Substitute Teacher of the Year.
Normally I'll be in touch with the teacher that I'm subbing for. Most of them call me and they'll tell me I'm covering such and such a topic, and most of them prefer that I just go ahead and do the topic. Classroom management is always easy for this because usually we keep them really moving for 50 minutes or whatever, and so timing is never a problem that way.
The number that you're looking for.
I spend most of my time here. I've done some long terms over at Tompkins. I've done some work over at Seven Lakes, so I like to keep close to where I'm at.
Using the log-based change.
My favorite part is probably just interacting, keeping fresh for myself, mentally fresh. It makes me, I can do all the topics for the most part. I have a little trouble with a couple of them here and there, but it does keep my mind sharp. It's good to know that you wanted to be in there, and I've always felt happy here. That's why I come here.
Paraprofessionals are pillars in our campuses and offices. Simply put, they are the people who make things happen. Instructional paras help students with a variety of education-related goals. They provide critical collaboration with other staff to enhance students' academic experiences. These staff are great listeners and work hard to understand needs. They too must be flexible and provide clear instructions, which can often come in the form of interpreting information. Many work alongside children who need additional support with behavior or other challenges. They encourage positive interactions and one-on-one assisting. Oftentimes known as some of the best cheerleaders on campus, let's see your instructional paraprofessionals of the year.
Okay, what are you guys working on today?
My role at Katy ISD is to work with our ESL kids in the classroom to help them with their reading skills, their math skills, vocabulary. Right here, sweetie. I start off by going into the classes and I spend about 40 minutes in there and I support our new ESL kiddos or intermediates, beginners, those that might need extra support. Also will pull small groups to kind of re-go over what the teacher has taught during that time period, just to make sure that they understand the vocabulary and understand the content that was presented to them that day.
Hi.
Yes, very good, awesome. My favorite part of the job is the relationships that I make with the kids and seeing their growth. You ready? We have children brand new to the country, and just that sense of warmth and feeling safe is what makes me happiest. Very good, turn the page. I love being here at Creech. It's a wonderful school. Everybody's so supportive and so nice, and I couldn't ask for a better workplace.
I'm a WBL, work-based learning job coach.
That's correct.
I work with the kids, teach them basic job skills.
Can you show me grilled cheese?
My typical day consists of getting the kids ready to work. And usually we talk about things in general, what makes a good employee, things that we can do as far as, presenting ourselves, making a good impression, and working hard to get the job done. My favorite part is working with the students. It's my passion. It's important for me to be on campus and to work with the kids. I did not expect to be nominated, so it was a huge honor.
Support paraprofessionals are like swans, calm on the surface and pedaling quickly underneath to make sure the needs of our students and staff are met. These non-instructional employees have incredible interpersonal skills and exemplify leadership throughout campuses and district activities. They oftentimes have to deal with stressful situations and yet are known for displaying great levels of initiative, creativity, and overall contributions to the schools, departments, or district. In some instances, they are the lifeline to keeping everything and everyone in order. Our paras are the go-to people to help solve problems. With genuine care and compassion for staff and students, they take care of day-to-day operations and are incredible at making connections with everyone. Here are your support paraprofessionals of the year.
It's just the Hope City Church. I'm the admin assistant to the chief. I do all the financials for our department. I do payroll for our department. I have the receiving. I have to enter requisitions. I deal with anything that deals with the budget. I head up what's called the Santa Cops program, and that is my absolute favorite part of my job. We help provide Christmas for last year it was 1,200 kids in the district. And so that's the thing that I look forward to the most. It feels awesome. I am very surprised, but very humbling. It makes you feel great to know you're appreciated.
My role here at Nottingham Country Elementary is library clerk. So basically, I help Ms. Flores run the library. Day to day, I help unbox the books, help reshelve them, We get about 250 to 300 books a day that come in that need to be reshelved after the quarantine because of COVID year. You want mystery? Yeah, my absolute favorite part of the job is helping the kids find the new books, helping them get to a different reading level. So that after you finish that one, wow, I'm still taking it. I'm still in shock. I can't believe that I won. I'm really grateful. It's amazing.
I know we've been working on coverage today. I make sure that our school runs smoothly most of all, that our teachers have what they need and that Dr. Lowry's day is set and he has what he needs to keep our school going. My first thing is to make sure our teachers are settled and that we have subs for everybody. If we need coverage, I'll arrange for that. I check on our paras on my team and make sure that they have what they need for the day. Answer phone calls, I make schedules, I coordinate Dr. Lowry's day with our APs, with the teachers, get him into classrooms as much as possible, and just enjoy being with everybody. Just being on campus, being part of the energy here, being a Timberwolf. My daughter was a student here, and so I love being able to continue that tradition and enjoy our amazing staff. Our teachers and our staff are the best in the district, and I love being part of it. Well, when the 8th grade parents come in, unbelievable. It's amazing. It's a huge honor. I know that we have the best paras around. All of the other secretaries that I work with and talk with, they're amazing, and it's hard to believe that I was singled out.
School nurses are a crucial resource on our campuses. They provide important health and safety support and knowledge for our students and staff every day. They also care for our students outside of the nurse's office as well. Their work allows students to have access to quality care without disrupting their classroom education. Caring, sympathetic, and always concerned for the physical, mental, and emotional needs of our students, this year's Nurse of the Year is no exception. School nurses are mentally and physically strong, quick thinking, and diligent. They have an unwavering sense of hope as they treat the littlest of skinned knees to the seriousness of emergencies. This recognition is difficult in the best way. It's one that will tug at your heartstrings as she no longer walks in our presence. Let's hear from colleagues about this year's Nurse of the Year.
I opened the school with Kelly, so I worked with her for a very long time, and I mean, we pride ourselves here in being a family, and she exuded that. She was one of the leaders of the family, the matriarchs.
One of the reasons why I came to work at Morton Ranch is to work with Kelly, but coming back every day made it more exciting, and I was always learning something new.
Working with Kelly Balzer was like having another member of your family.
Oh, she was one of my best friends. I mean, I think about her often.
She wasn't just someone that was in her office all the time. I mean, she was out and about. She went to all types of events to support students and staff alike.
She took the time to listen, and she took the time to really figure out what is going on. How can I help you? Who could I refer you to? Very supportive.
She took care of her kids here at school just like they were her own. In fact, a lot of times she would tell stories about the kids at work, and I got confused because I said, "No, well, that doesn't sound like one of your kids." And she said, "Well, they are my kids."
Everybody just wanted to be in the clinic. Everybody wanted to say hi and make sure that they were seen by her.
She was always there when anybody needed her the most.
The students here, you know, they adored her.
Her biggest joy and what she always talked about was dealing with the kids, the ones that traveled through her nursing office, but also the ones, I mean, she could name pretty much every kid on this campus, even if she just saw them a few times in the hallway.
Every day I learned something new. I learned how to care for others, how to be kind, how to not to judge a book by its cover, and just to smile every day.
She was always that warm smile.
She just made it to where I would want to come back year after year.
She was one of the big reasons that coming to work was such a positive thing, at least for me and many other people, I think.
Caring, how to be loving, understanding, listening to other people, always having an open heart.
an unforgettable person.
School psychologists or licensed specialists in school psychology help children and youth succeed academically, socially, and emotionally. They have specialized training in both education and mental health and know how to identify and lower barriers to learning. Their goal is to collaborate with parents, school staff, and other professionals to create safe, healthy, and supportive learning environments so that all students can learn. They help schools successfully improve academic achievement, promote positive behavior and mental health, support diverse learners, create safe, positive school climates, strengthen family-school partnerships, and improve school-wide assessment and accountability. These services have always been important, but now, in the face of increasing mental health needs, they are absolutely vital. Let's take a look at this year's LSSP of the Year.
I am a LSSP at Taylor High School, and I meet the mental health needs of students at the campus and also attend to issues with staff and just in the community. I go to meetings to advocate for students. I work with staff on concerns, and then I also maybe do presentations and just provide services for the mental health needs of the students on the campus. Why don't you take your seat? So my favorite part of the job is being able to help others. That's something that I've always loved to do ever since I was young. This is my dream job. I'm getting to live my dream, and I just really enjoy being there for others and being a resource. So it feels very overwhelming. It feels also very humbling. I am among many awesome LSSPs, and so I feel like this just highlights how hard we work on a day-to-day basis, and I am privileged to be the one for this year, but I know that so many out there work just as hard as I do.
School counselors provide students with support they may not be able to receive from other adults in their lives. They bring a wealth of insight and resources to a variety of student-centered issues. While much of this work is done behind the scenes, it has been shown to make a difference in the lives of our students and our schools. More important, that difference resides in the hearts and minds of students who are leading stronger, healthier lives thanks to the school counselor who supported them and showed them more of what their lives could be. All three of these counselors here tonight are a visible presence on their campus. They're committed to individually connecting with every student who steps foot into the halls of their school. And that is something that allows them to be the positive difference in the life of our children. Here are your district-wide counselors of the year.
All right, so tell me what you did with this. What is this? I work with kids and I work with staff each and every day to be able to teach kids not only about character traits, but also different SEL skills so that kids can be successful whenever they find themselves emotionally dysregulated. So I love that my days all look different. So a typical day for me is probably not typical because I do a lot of different things on each day. I go around the building to check on kids, checking on classrooms as they're meeting in morning meetings. I get to talk to each of them and just say, hey, send a quick wave, not to interrupt, but just to let them know I'm here and I'm connecting with them as well. What device are y'all playing with? My favorite part of my job is really whenever I have kids who are dysregulated, kids who are emotionally stressed and they don't know how to handle those stressors that are coming their way. And I get to help them out with how to deep breathe and how to get through those stressors, finding ways to cope that fit them the best.
The Chamber of Legends.
It's truly an honor. Being a counselor is a dream come true for me. Working with kids, advocating for kids, it's truly a passion. So I'm just so grateful to do what I do and blessed to be able to do it here at Exley. As a counselor, my goal is I hope to never forget what it's like to be a student, and I never want to forget what it's like to be a teacher.
I'm a high school counselor at Morton Ranch High School. We do 4-year plans. We make sure they are getting what they need, especially with KVA. Do they have technology that they need? We just help them be successful. If she's there, can you send her to room? We do a lot of phone calls for our KVA kids. We see kids that are here, a lot of scheduling, a lot of credit checks, and grade repair. being with the kids and talking with the kids, and that's why this year's been especially difficult. I love my campus and I love what I do, and it just kind of validates that I'm where I'm supposed to be.
As a school counselor, I feel like when I explain to the kids, it's being a helper. And so whether that's to advocate for them, to be someone who is a safe place in the building for them to listen and help them solve their problems. So every day is different because all of the students' needs are different. So I'm helping teachers, I'm communicating with parents, I'm working with students, and I'm of course doing more administrative duties too. My absolute favorite part of the job is just being able to be with kids and to be a listening ear and to be able to problem solve them and help them figure out what they're able to do and what they're able to be capable of being. I come from a team of 4 amazing counselors, and it really is a team. Our administration, our counselors, our teachers, the whole staff is working together to make sure that kids are successful. And so that's why I'm so proud, because I'm representing a very, very amazing team here at Beckendorf.
Our library media specialist gives students access to a world of resources right at their fingertips. Whether it's assisting a student for the best book to read, teaching a lesson on copyright or informational literacy, providing the best digital tool for a research project, hosting a club, or even providing a tech device for a student to use at school or home. The work they do each day to meet the needs of all learners is a testament of their commitment to ensure students have a love of reading and a love for visiting the library often for learning. Let's take a look at the Library Media Specialists of the Year.
I think that being a librarian is such a unique position in that I get to work with all of the students to make sure that they have a love of learning and an excitement of inquiry. As soon as I come in, I start working with the principal on announcements, and mostly I'm giving lessons, do webinars with parents. You might see me on Facebook, not checking my own status, but I like to post on there because it's a great way. I have a fielder library page to talk to the parents. I love reading, obviously, but I love seeing that spark in the kids' eyes when we get those great books, or they feel validated that the book they love is here, or that they learn how to answer their own questions, because that's one of my biggest things here, just inquiry and learning how to solve your own problems and find answers, which is what being a librarian is all about.
I'm the literacy specialist, so I help teachers or I help students try to build the literacy program. We do technology, especially this year has been a lot of the technology. I try to also though implement the classroom technology and helping teachers implement some new apps and things like that. Most of the time we start off, and I've got a couple of clubs that will come in the morning, and then throughout the school day I'll have lessons, and so the students will come in for a library lesson. We have students who want to find books, and I help them find books, and also little things that just kind of pop up throughout the day, but it's usually pretty busy. My favorite part of the job is when you have a kid who says they're not a reader, and you get to find that book, and then they get excited, and then they want to come back and say, that was so good. Do you have another one that's similar? Or you see the kids grow. I've had students who started off with hating reading, and then you hand them the graphic novel, and they enjoyed that, and then they were like, well, what can I have that's different? And you hand them the novel in verse. It just goes from there. Seeing them grow is that's really rewarding.
Assistant principals have an important role on our campuses. As any principal can tell you, you can't be everywhere at once. Our assistant principals are a crucial resource to the staff, students, and families of our campus community. The role of the assistant principal has expanded from that of disciplinarian, attendance monitor, and firefighter to one that includes staff development, instructional leadership, and a curriculum development. The assistant principal can be the hidden anchor that keeps the ship in place during the storm. And our honorees this evening are a shining example of that. Let's get to know this year's Assistant Principals of the Year.
Hi, yes, this is Ashley Pierce, the Assistant Principal at Katy Elementary. My position doesn't typically have a typical day. It changes every day, which makes my job so much fun. But the number one thing that happens every day is just supporting our teachers, students, parents, and our community members while they're here at Katy Elementary. Okay, so she was fed. And then I typically will do either meetings with parents or with teachers, but my favorite part is to be in classrooms and seeing the learning that's happening within these walls, seeing the amazing things that our teachers are doing with our students, and getting to talk with the kids and having them explain what they're learning is just the best part of my job. I need another two? The kids are why we're here. It's why we're all here, and they are the best part of the job. There's something new every day, and they just make it fun and exciting. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so ready? It is an honor because there are so many amazing administrators and staff members here in Katy ISD, and to be able to represent all of those that work so hard. We have a difficult job, long hours, but it is so rewarding, and so I'm truly honored to be able to represent the amazing people that we have in this district.
Oh, good! I am here to support students, students who are in special programs, teachers who teach those students, and at-risk students who might need a little more nurturing on our campus. It starts off with car rider duty, then I move into staffings, meeting with counselors, meeting with our admin team, and then holding ARDs each period with different teachers. Then we go into lunch duty and then getting out and seeing the kids to make sure they know that I'm here for them or they have another adult on their side. Okay, thank you. Failing fast is one of my favorite things because we fail and then we're able to, okay, that's what we need to change. Let's collaborate as a team, come together as a team, and bust out the work that we need. So my favorite part is working with a close team each day. Okay. Feels great. I feel honored, but I also feel like I'm not here alone. I feel like there's so many people that are behind me to help me be successful and students be successful at our district.
Each year, Katy ISD recognizes 2 district-wide Principals of the Year. The winners of this prestigious award are selected by their peers in recognition of their meaningful contributions to education, desires for growth, and their ability to inspire those around them. Principals must have leadership skills and vision to be balanced and consistent with students and staff, and exhibit great patience. Great principals lead effective schools. Under leadership of a great principal, teachers thrive, students engage with core content, and school administrative functions run smoothly. And that is exactly what this year's honorees are known for. Let's meet this year's district-wide Principals of the Year.
As a principal, my role is to support learning of everyone in this building and hopefully inspire growth. Typically, I would meet with various staff personnel on the campus. We work a lot in teams here at MRE, so I try to attend as many team planning sessions as I can. I love to get in classrooms and watch kids in action, watch teachers in action. I think I'm in the unique role on the campus with my assistant principals of observing teachers in action and providing effective feedback. That's the only way we can grow adults, right? We need to be told what we can improve on. We all have blind spots. So that's probably the thing I hold most dear. There are several kinds of meetings regarding staffing, budget, materials, curriculum decisions, responding to parents. All of those things are driven, though, by what is best for the children on this campus. My very favorite part is being in the classroom watching the children. To see the light bulb click on when a teacher so effectively delivers some content or engages children in a way that they actually get it, that children create their own meaning. That's what it's all about. Like all the leaders, we were teachers before we were leaders. That's the heart of it. So it's nice to get back to your roots and be in there watching those kids. I think that to be chosen by your peers is probably the highest award you could get. For some reason, that means more to me than maybe being selected by my higher ups. I want to represent my campus for the district of Katy ISD.
My role as the campus principal is to support everyone that has any interaction with our campus, primarily our students, our teachers, my parents, our larger community partners that spend time with our campus as well, and making sure that our students have the best possible opportunities to be successful and to find their niche so that they know what they want to do as they leave us and go on to high school. Every day is completely different, and that's one of the things that I love about being the principal. I walk around the campus and touch base with each of my teachers as they're arriving in the morning, just so I know if there's anything that they need, they know I'm accessible to them. And then throughout the day, working in different groups, whether it's planning with teachers, meeting with students, being in the classrooms to support classroom instruction. But I try to make sure that I'm as accessible as possible to anyone who might possibly need me so that they can do their jobs better. My favorite part of my job is getting to see our kids when they come in as 6th graders and watching them really transform and blossom in the 3 years that we have them. And when they leave to go to high school, knowing that they are ready and prepared. So I love to watch that transition. I've dedicated my career to helping the students in Katy ISD be successful, and I don't really do that for an award.
Katy ISD's Rookie Teacher of the Year program recognizes exemplary new educators who've demonstrated excellence within their first year of teaching. As first-year teachers in Katy ISD, these teachers bring so many important qualities to the district. Our recent graduates bring enthusiasm and fresh perspectives. Many of our rookies found their passion for education after beginning their careers in other fields, allowing them to draw connections between curriculum and their businesses and life experiences. Let's get a look at all of our 2021 Rookie Teachers of the Year. Congratulations to all of this year's Rookie Teachers of the Year. Now, let's take a look at this year's district-wide Rookie Teachers of the Year.
I teach math and science for 4th grade at Winborn Elementary. I just try my best to help kids find their passion. I come in, pull up my slides, get ready for announcements. We then go to planning for a good chunk of time, and I work with my teammates to collaborate and set up good lessons for the kids. We come back and start on our math. So each day we cover a new unit on either math or science. I try to get the kids involved as best as I can and make their learning hands-on. My favorite part has to be the science. Getting kids into science and having them apply it to their day-to-day is so much fun. We're currently doing praying mantises and they're about to hatch. I had 35 days of student teaching. The rest was online. I never solo taught by myself. So coming in, my first day, taught all by myself, and now look where I am, Rookie Teacher of the Year for Katy ISD.
So good job on your warm-up. Well, I do a lot around here. I mean, I like to think that I'm a motivator, a role model, a science teacher, of course, a coach, a friend. I'm everything these kids need me to be and more. Second mom away from home sometimes, but I'm here for them. Typical day, come on in, get my slides ready, if they're not ready the day before, because I'm a planner. Then we do warm up, we kind of go through the day. I teach about 6 classes a day with advisory. We go through all the unit plans, everything that we have as teachers to offer to the kids, and then call it a day at the end of the day. My favorite part of the job is their smiles on their faces, especially when the light bulb goes off and they actually start to, oh, that's what that means. 5 years ago when I set out to get my degree in education, I thought I was just, gonna be a teacher. Little did I know, Rookie Teacher of the Year, and it's a huge honor.
The Campus Teacher of the Year program identifies and honors an exceptional teacher from each Katy ISD campus who reflects educational innovation, outstanding contributions to student learning in the classroom, and a demonstrated commitment to the school and the community. Katy ISD is one of the top districts in the country, so these teachers are among the best of the best. They are recognized as leaders at their campus. They find engaging ways to help their students to discover a passion for learning, and they help motivate and collaborate with their fellow teachers to continuously seek ways to use innovative learning techniques in and out of the classroom. Here are all of our Campus Teachers of the Year for the 2020-2021 school year. Congratulations to all of this year's Campus Teachers of the Year. Let's meet your 2021 district-wide Campus Teachers of the Year.
I am the junior high band director at St. Ranch Junior High. I teach all band students 6th through 8th grade. I teach the 6th graders, so they're learning how to play their instrument. So from the very beginning, I teach them how to read music, how to read rhythms, how to play, how to make characteristic sounds on their instruments. And then I also teach all the way up to the 8th graders. So we teach really high level advanced band, and then we also teach like right from the beginning. So I'll teach a beginner class in the morning, and then I have some advanced bands thrown in there. And then the end of the day usually ends with some beginner classes again. My favorite part of my job, it would probably be just getting to know the kids and watching them progress, seeing light bulbs go off and have musical moments and go from absolutely no experience to being really great musicians. Everyone deserves an award. It's been a year to remember for sure, so I feel really honored to be representing the whole district and all teachers in the secondary level in such a really, really challenging year.
I feel like my role as an educator is to raise children to be lifelong learners and to be productive, successful citizens when they grow up. Today we are going to... Typically I begin my KVA class on Zoom, and I'm helping students connect with the material and each other. It's very important to me to make sure that the kids connect with each other and me. That's a huge part of learning. Thank you. At about lunchtime, I get my face-to-face children. And so we learn and we connect and we cover the curriculum, of course, but we're also covering social and emotional skills throughout the class period. I love connecting with kids and being with kids, teaching them the moment when a child actually learns something and they are so proud of themselves. That just feeds me. That's why I'm a teacher.
It truly has been an honor to get to host tonight's awards show and see all of the talented Katy ISD employees. Congratulations to every single winner we got to see this evening. You guys all get a huge gold buzzer from me. With that, I pass it back to Dr. Grigorski.
After seeing all these videos, there's no doubt that Katy's got talent. Congratulations again to all of our deserving of the year honorees. We really wouldn't be the district we are without you. Thank you for being our superstars and representing not only Katy ISD, but the areas you work in. Have a great evening.